Welcome to Mr. Rollin's Storytime. Today's story is The Lonely Beast by Chris Judge. I really like this story because it tells the tale of a character that goes on a journey to the city to try to find somebody just like him, but he struggles and he misses his own home, so he finds that he was much better where he was at the start. Very similar to Where the Wild Things Are, if you've read that story, but uses different motifs and some updated language. Let's begin. The Lonely Beast by Chris Judge. The beasts are very rare. Not many people have heard of them. In fact, there's only one such beast in each one of the countries. And they don't even know one another. They're very quiet creatures who live alone high up in the mountains or deep in the woods. And they like nothing more than tending, that means looking after, their beautiful gardens. They enjoy drinking tea, reading a good book, walking in the snow, standing in the rain, baking cakes, and of course, eating them. Delicious. This is the story of one such beast who one day felt very lonely. Have you ever suddenly felt lonely? He made up his mind then and there that he would go and find some other beasts. Straight away, he started walking through the forest. He stumbled down a mountain. He crossed a dangerous river. He climbed down a high cliff. And he jumped off a giant waterfall. And he crept through a deep, dark cave. He ran over many snowy mountains, until finally he reached the sea. But that's not the end of his journey. He jumped in and started to swim until he could no longer see land. A seagull landed on his head, and he played with some dolphins. He swam and he swam and he swam until he felt very tired, and he started to sink. And then, when he reached the bottom, he started to walk. That shows me the beast can breathe underwater. On the way, he was nearly caught by a huge octopus. He trapped his foot in a giant clamshell, and he walked through a garden of giant pink jellyfish. Look at the jellyfish. And he swam with a giant sea turtle. Just when he could swim no more, he hitched a lift from a friendly whale to the whale. And at last, he reached the shore. But that wasn't the end of his journey. Then he walked, and he walked, and walked, and walked, and walked some more, until he arrived at the city and saw lots of people, but there were no other beasts. "Hello," he said to everyone there, curious. The people slowly came back to see him, and soon the whole city came out to say hello. The people liked the beast so much that they live in the giant park at the centre of the city. It wasn't long before the beast had made the park as beautiful as his very own garden. Every day people came to visit him. They like him now, they're saying hello. He liked the people very much, but he was still lonely. Picture the beast being lonely. So he decided to talk on the radio, and to all of the newspapers, and he even went on television to tell the great journey to the city and his search for the other beasts. And if you look, he's saying he took a jetpack. That would have helped him with all the walking, I think. Suddenly, the whole world was talking about him. The beast, the beast, the beast, the beast, the beast, the beast. But still, he was not heard of any other beasts, and he started to miss his very own garden. Late one night, while the people were sleeping, he crept out of the park. Okay, this part we're going to try to do the entire journey in one. Take 3 deep breaths. 2 more. Last one. Go. Hurrying through the streets, he left the city. He walked and he walked and he walked until he reached the sea. He started to swim until he felt very tired. He sank to the bottom and walked some more. He trapped his foot in a giant clamshell and nearly got caught by an octopus. He reached the shore and climbed down a cliff and crossed the river until finally he reached his forest. Oh, that was a journey. Do you know what was waiting for him when he got home? Welcome home. He was amazed to see so many other beasts in his very own garden. They had been feeling lonely too and had come from all over the world just to find him. They danced through the night and every night after that, and the beast was never lonely again. The end. Now, I really like this last picture because, as I said, a book it's very similar to is the book of Where the Wild Things Are by Marie Sendak, and this reminds me of a rumpus. When I read this to the class the first time, they all said, "It's a rumpus, they're having a rumpus." And the rumpus is kind of like a party. We generally have music and lots of entertainment. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any book you'd like me to do, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next time.